If you think cauliflower is boring, look what happens when you cook using the Meek method. This is loaded cauliflower. You're going to start with one head of cauliflower and you are going to remove all of the leaves from the cauliflower. I do suggest using a whole head of cauliflower and not cauliflower rice because you want the florets of cauliflower. Once all the leaves are removed, then you're going to go in with your knife and you're going to cut the core off. You want to make sure all the core is cut off. Then I go in with the knife and I cut the florets from the remaining part of the core, making sure to remove it all. Once the core is removed, then it's time to focus on the individual florets. I go in and I chop these down. You don't want them too big. Every floret should be nice and bite-sized. And I make sure to remove any core that's left. Once the florets are nice and trimmed, I put them in a strainer, and then these are going to be rinsed in cold water. Then it's time to transfer the cauliflower into a baking dish, and then I am going to season with some salt and then some black pepper. We want to make sure that all the cauliflower is properly seasoned, and then we're going to put approximately 1 tablespoon of avocado oil. Make sure that everything is all combined, and then we are going to par bake this in the oven at 350 for 15 minutes. While the cauliflower is baking, line about 5 strips of bacon on a baking sheet, and we are going to cook the bacon in the oven while the cauliflower is baking. We're multitasking. Time to get started on the toppings. We are going to chop 1 whole bunch of green onion. We're going to chop it all the way down to the white part. Once you're done chopping, we're going to put about 3/4 of the green onion in a large mixing bowl, and then we are going to reserve the remaining 1/4, and we are going to use this for our garnish. I am hand grating 8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese. It is important to grate your own cheese. Do not use pre-shredded cheese. I am using sharp cheddar here. Use whatever kind of cheddar you want. And we're going to put approximately half of that into the mixing bowl with the green onion. Next, I have 8 ounces of softened cream cheese, and I am going to whisk this together with about 1/2 cup of heavy cream. I am whisking this separately because I want this cheese to be pourable. This is going to go in our cheese sauce. However, we have to break down the cream cheese first. Then it will blend in perfectly with the rest of the ingredients. You're going to whisk this until the cream cheese and the heavy cream are fully incorporated. It's time to take that cream cheese mixture and mix it in with the shredded cheese and green onion. We're going to season this heavily with some garlic powder and also some black pepper. And we are going to mix this until it's all combined. Now, you're going to see that this mixture is a little thick, and that's okay because we still have 1/2 cup of cream that we need to incorporate. Once you have incorporated the rest of the cream, you should get a really nice, thick cheese mixture like this, and it should be smelling quite delicious at this point. The bacon is done, and we are going to chop this in bite-sized pieces, and we're going to refrain from eating the bacon, okay? This is for the cauliflower. We're going to take about half of the bacon and we are going to chop it into smaller pieces because this is what we're going to use for our garnish. So make sure you run your knife back through it to get some tiny bacon bits and mix that with your reserved green onion. Pour the cheese sauce over the cauliflower. Be sure to drain any water that was in the pan of the cauliflower before you add the cheese sauce. Then we're going to top it with bacon and we are going to mix until all the cheese sauce and bacon and cauliflower are fully integrated. We want to make sure all the cauliflower gets that delicious cheese sauce. Once everything is mixed in, we are going to Top it with the rest of the shredded cheese that we worked so hard on earlier, making sure that all the cauliflower is topped with the cream cheese. Then we're going to go in with little cubes of butter. This is approximately 2 tablespoons of butter. The butter is going to make it delicious. Bake at 350 for an additional 35 minutes or until it comes out thick and bubbly like this. You want to make sure that your sauce is still creamy and bubbly but not watery. The only thing left to do is serve this up. We're going to put 3 nice spoonfuls into a bowl. We're going to garnish with the green onion and bacon toppings, and look at that. Now it's time to eat. Bon appetit. Enjoy this loaded cauliflower that is creamy, cheesy, delicious, and you use the Meek Method. Don't forget to subscribe to Making Meals with Mika. Let's eat better together.